Hello, hello, magical friends. It's me, Lara. How are you all? I hope you're all well. And welcome to this Strawberry Moon pick a card reading. And since this is just general, only take what resonates and leave the rest. So you have 3 piles to choose from. You're welcome to pause the video if you need more time to meditate on the choices. But at this point, I'm going to start with pile 1. Hi there, pile 1. Let's start with the Oracle cards. And this is one of my favorites. It's the Moonology Oracle deck. So let's check what messages that the Oracle cards have for you. Okay, I'm just giving the deck a good shuffle. Okay, so your first card is this Void of Course Moon, and it says nothing will come of this situation. So I feel like right now you are stuck in a certain situation where you know that you have to leave that situation, but something is holding you back. So I'm hearing that you're with someone and then you are thinking about all the happy memories you had together, despite that the relationship is already going nowhere. I'm hearing the word uncertainty. So this person is probably being wishy-washy in their intentions towards you. And because of the happy moments you had together, so even though you feel like nothing is coming out of the situation, you are stuck in limbo, but then those happy memories are holding you back from leaving. But let's check more messages. Okay, so it says Balsamic Moon, a time for healing. So this card, pile 1, is calling you to really be brave in standing up for yourself and be able to heal from that situation. I know it's painful to walk away from someone, especially when there's already a connection that was already formed. But then this card, from what I am seeing here, with these two being combined together, the messages being connected together, then you really need to make a decision and just follow your instincts. You know what is best for you. So the third card would be, okay, so it's full moon in Libra, and it says a win-win outcome is forecast. So whatever you decide in your situation, there's going to be a win-win outcome. So if you decide to leave that situation you're in right now, then of course it's a win, because it's giving you a chance to meet someone that's more aligned to you. And if you decide to wait for them, although I don't recommend I don't recommend putting your life on hold just to wait for someone to choose you. But who knows, their mind will change. But it's just really a win-win situation. And like I said, you know what's best for you. Okay, so let's check with the tarot now. Okay, you got the Hierophant, the Death card, Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, okay, Ten of Cups, the Lovers, Five of Swords, the Empress, and the Hermit. Okay, so we have strong Taurus energy, and we also have strong Scorpio energy, and of course strong Gemini energies represented in this reading. We also have strong Virgo here, and with Eight of Swords, that's also, yeah, that's a Gemini energy. Five of Pentacles, that's Taurus energy. And then Ten of Cups, that's Pisces. Five of Swords is the Aquarius energy. So those are the energies represented in this reading. Sun, Moon, Rising. So the message that I am seeing here is that you are someone who's already, well established. You've already, when it comes to finances, when it comes to career rather, you are successful on your own. I'm actually hearing here a specific message that, you have a successful business venture. So you are a self-made person and you have strong values in you. However, when it comes to love, you're so soft-hearted, and I'm sorry to say this, but I can actually see here that, yeah, you are a very forgiving person. And while that is good, that is also a double-edged sword, because when this person is doing something negative towards you, you have unlimited forgiveness towards this person. So I'm even hearing here, yeah, I don't want to mention this, but I'm hearing a third-party situation in the past. This person that you're with has tried to, be with someone because they just wanted to explore, and then they went back to you, and then you forgave them because, you have that kind of ability to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I am actually seeing here that finally you will decide that this is enough. It's enough. Because you will eventually feel tired of the dynamics of this relationship, the never-ending, the perpetual roller coaster, and you will just realize that you deserve better. So right now you are still in this Eight of Swords moment where you feel like you're scared to cross that bridge, to leave this situation, because you're scared that you might not find something or someone better than what you have right now. But then I'm seeing here that your mind will become clear in your current situation, and eventually you will find the courage to leave this situation. And when you do that, this is the energy that's going to be, this is the situation that's waiting for you. Someone better is waiting for you when you decide to leave that situation now that is not working. So yeah, a more beautiful love is waiting for you. It could even be your soulmate that you're gonna meet, and this person also shares the same value with you. I'm also hearing that you want to get married and have a family. So I am seeing here in this Nine of Cups that this person waiting for you on the other side also wants the same. And I am actually seeing pregnancy here in your future. But then, before you jump to that kind of relationship, or before you jump into something new, then it's advised here that you should take time to heal yourself, to, if you are an anxiously attached person, then take time to regain your secure attachment by loving yourself more. So I'm seeing here as well that the person you're with right now, who's not good for you, is going to do everything in their power to bring you back to their life. But then, I'm really seeing here that you will be determined. So when is that going to be? Only you can answer. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope that I was able to help you gain clarity in your situation. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves and stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi there, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. This time we'll start with the Oracle and see what messages it has for you. So this is the Moonology Oracle deck. And this is actually one of my favorites, especially when I am doing, a full moon or a new moon reading. Okay, so I'm just giving it a good shuffle. Okay, so it says here, Blue Moon, believe in the impossible. So I am hearing a message right now that you are in a situation where it seemed, where the resolution seems to be impossible. But this card is telling you that nothing really is impossible. It's just that when something is not going our way, that is a redirection. There is something better that's waiting for us. Okay, the second card is third quarter moon, adjustments are required. So while you are transitioning into something, I'm actually hearing here that you are trying to move from one place to another. It could be a new house, or maybe you are with someone right now who's invited you, who's offered you to move in with them. And yeah, this relationship could still be new, and you are still trying to get to know each other better. That can happen sometimes. So yeah, I think this is the situation where this card is telling you to be open for adjustments. If not for a relationship, then maybe you are trying to move from one job to another, or you might be shifting from one course in the university to another course. So I think those are the possible situations where, some of the possible situations where adjustments are required, and you have to be just open-minded about it. Okay, and the third card is full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So yeah, I can hear some resolutions in any conflicts that you are involved at the moment, and I'm also hearing that you will gain clarity in your situation eventually. So let's check with the tarot. The Sun card. Wow, I so love the energy of this card. It's so bright and very hopeful. And it's also the same as your situation. When you're feeling down at the moment, when you feel like the problem that you are carrying at the moment seems to have no resolution, then this card is telling you that there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel, and really there is nothing is impossible. It might be because at the moment it's not yet the right time for you to achieve what you're really aiming for. So the second card is the Tower. So yes, I feel like in this situation, this is your situation right now. You feel like nothing is working out. You feel shattered. You feel so tired all the time. And yeah, this is the journey that you are in, where you are shedding. And some people, no matter how you care about them, no matter how you love them, then they have just walked away because maybe their purpose in your life is already accomplished, and probably they are also not good for you. But yeah, this is your situation right now. You are in a Tower moment. Next card is the Nine of Cups. It's calling you to prioritize yourself right now. To, nobody deserves to be at the pedestal. Nobody deserves to be put on a pedestal but yourself. So I can feel like you are a very cheerful person. You're also loving, and you're very giving. But while you're doing that, you have already forgotten about yourself, because you are so selfless. So this card is telling you to, to prioritize yourself at the moment. Then the next card is the Seven of Cups. Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Hanged One or the Hanged Man, and King of Pentacles. So yeah, I see Pisces energy represented here, and also Scorpio energy. There's also Virgo energy represented in these readings. So yeah, those are the energies represented in these readings, Sun, Moon, Rising. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, you are in this tower moment in your situation. But then, yeah, I see that you're a selfless person. You actually love to give, especially to your loved ones, to the point that you sometimes could forget about yourself. And then I am also seeing that you are in a state of confusion in your situation at the moment. There's surely a lot of opportunities or a lot of choices presented in front of you, but you did nothing among those choices has piqued your interest. But then I see you exploring more, and eventually you will gain clarity in your situation. So yeah, I'm also seeing here that soon you will take action and you're gonna be willing to apply whatever strategies that you have in mind. I am also hearing here that you're going to be embarking in a new journey. As I mentioned earlier, you might be going back to school, and I see you being successful here, especially in your finances. And yeah, you are someone who loves taking action. You are so driven. And I'm also seeing here that you'll be meeting someone who's just so grounded, who's so calm, and yeah, who's more matured. And also, the advice here is for you to let go of any control in your situation. So, with this belief in the impossible, in your current situation, I'm actually hearing here an advice that you need to be strategic in order for you to get out of that tower moment that you're in. But definitely, yeah, you will gain more clarity in your situation. There's going to be fresher ideas for you. And yeah, like I said, you will be embarking on a new journey that is totally different from your current situation. So yeah, that's all the messages that I could see in your reading. I hope that I was able to help you gain clarity, and I really wish you well, pile 2. So take care of yourselves and stay safe. See you on your next reading. Bye! Hello there, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. And for now, let's check with the oracle. This is the Moonology Oracle deck. One of my favorites, especially when I am doing a full moon or a new moon reading. So I'm just giving this deck a good shuffle for you. Okay, so the first message, the first card is the Mutable Moon, and it says nothing is yet set in stone. Oh wow! Right off the bat, I am hearing a message here that you actually like someone, but then that person keeps on rejecting you. But then I also feel like this person is, just trying to test your patience, trying to test your determination. And eventually, if, you will become persistent and you have proved your good intention towards that person, then they might change their mind. So whatever rejections you are receiving at the moment, it's not final. It can also be a rejection in your job applications. And then the second card is full moon eclipse, conclusions are within reach. So yeah, I could hear a message here, or I am seeing here that you're probably in a confusing situation right now. It could be in your romantic relationship, friendship, family, or your job. You are trying to weigh the pros and cons of your current situation, but then this card is telling you that eventually you will gain clarity in it. So you will be mindful of the signs here, pile 3. You can even ask for a sign from the universe if you are confused in your current situation, only if you are someone who believes in signs. So be also observant of the angel numbers. Okay, so the third card is the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. So wow, that's a very direct message. It's very specific, and that's a really great message for you. So now we'll check for messages from the tarot cards. Nine of Pentacles. Wow, that's a lovely card for you there. But let's check for more. Seven of Cups. The Emperor. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Eight of Cups. Seven of Wands, the Hermit, Five of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. This is very interesting. So let's check first the energies being represented in this reading. So for the Nine of Pentacles, that's the Virgo energy. Seven of Cups, that's Scorpio energy. And you also have the strong Aries energy with the Emperor. And the Eight of Cups, that's the Pisces energy. Seven of Wands, that's Leo. And the Hermit is the Virgo energy, so that's strong, and that's also a strong Virgo energy. And also, for the Ten of Wands, that's the Sagittarius energy. So those are the energies being represented in this reading. Okay, so I feel like you are not open for any kind of romantic relationships at the moment. While there are situations in your life that could be confusing, but I see here that you are you really wanted to there's a goal here that you really wanted to achieve. So I am seeing that soon you're gonna be enjoying your harvest season. You're going to reap what you sow. So I think these two cards here are interconnected. They are related. Because what's funny is that I am hearing here a specific message that there are lots of people trying to catch your attention with these Seven of Cups. However, each of them has the quality that you are looking for. So like, for example, you have a list of qualities that you are looking for, and each of those quality is assigned to each of these person. So nobody among these people have ticked all the boxes, and that's what's making you feel confused at the moment. And that is why that is the reason why you felt a bit discouraged in your situation, because you're really determined. You really stand for what you believe, and you really wanted what you want. So you are trying to hold your ground. However, I can see an older person coming into your life that's like at the same time a mentor and a father figure to you. Because this is specific. This is a specific message that you're actually longing for that fatherly love. Because for some of you, you grew up without a father figure in your life, or it could be someone, any parent figure in your life. So You're actually trying to be protective of your energy, and you're someone who could easily walk away from any situation that's not serving you. But at the moment, you prefer to just stay still. You're not actually looking for love. So you're just trying to be open to any possibilities. But deep inside of you, you feel burdened because you want to be in that shared connection with someone whom you can rely on. Because for many years, for some of you, you have only been relying on yourself. Some of you are breadwinners, and you're longing for that, more matured connection. You're longing for peace and that very loving connection. So what I'm seeing here, I'm not yet seeing a new love here. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, you're going to be meeting someone who's older than you and more matured, and probably someone that could protect you. But it's not saying here that it's going to be very soon. Especially that you're not actually manifesting a loving or a romantic relationship at the moment. So, yeah. Those are the messages that I could see from the cards. I hope that I was able to help you, Pile 3, in some ways. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves and stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!